Hey everyone, it's Skipper Mark, and today we are in Branford, Connecticut on the Branford River. We're going to be heading out to the ocean, and we don't really have a destination in mind. We definitely want to head to the Thimble Islands, but other than that, we don't know. Maybe head out to one of the outer lighthouses or something. We have no idea. So come on along and enjoy this semi-nice summer day. The distance from the ramp to where you can go fast is about 1.5 miles, but the ride isn't that bad because you pass several marinas full of beautiful boats. If you need gas, there's a couple gas stations along the way, and their prices weren't that bad for being at a marina. The boats leaving the harbor averaged 3 miles per hour, so it took about 30 minutes to get through the no-wake zone. Keep this in mind, especially when returning back to the docks at the end of the day. The boat passing us now is Island Time, and it gives tours of the Branford River and harbor. The ride was a little rough initially from all the boats coming and going, but after a short time the water got very smooth. The forecast called for 10-mile-per-hour winds with gusts to 25, but it seemed much calmer than that to me. We barely got going, but before we knew it, we had made the 5-mile ride from the end of the no-wake zone to Stony Creek, which is the heart of the Thimble Islands. Nancy doesn't really enjoy the water, so we dropped her off to grab some food from the Thimbleberry restaurant, and Matt and I made the 6-mile journey to the Faulkner Island Lighthouse. Kayaking is very popular in the area, so you always want to keep an eye open for them. The lighthouse was commissioned by President Thomas Jefferson, and it has a great history. The island is not open to visitors, but it's a great place to anchor and listen to the birds going crazy. On the way back, we passed the Outer Island National Wildlife Refuge. A woman used to own the island, but when she passed away, she donated it to the U.S. for all Americans to enjoy. We used to kayak out to here years ago. After leaving the island, we navigated through a well-known channel where locals anchor for the day and enjoy the calm waters. This is also a popular spot for boaters traveling long distance to anchor overnight. We picked up Nancy and drove a short distance away to eat our lunch. The restaurant has changed its menu and now only offers hot dogs and hamburgers. The hot dog was okay, but the hamburger was amazing. It was perfectly cooked and tasted delicious. We had only been out for about an hour and I wasn't ready to go home, so we decided to make the 14-mile trip to the nearby New Haven harbor. Like the ride to the Thimble Islands, we got to the harbor very quickly and carefully followed the chart because it was low tide. When we passed the outer breakwater, the water became an odd shade of dark red. I'm not sure if it was pollution or what, but I told Matt to keep his mouth shut and not get any in it. About halfway into the harbor, we came upon a large tanker being pushed into port by a tugboat. In some of the areas outside the channel were only a foot deep. On our way out of the harbor, we passed by Lighthouse Point in East Haven and took some photos of that lighthouse. ride back to the Branford River no wake zone was about 10 miles, and we made it there very quickly. We enjoyed the gentle ride back to the dock and used the opportunity in the calm waters to pack up most of our camera gear. The ramp wasn't very busy, and retrieving the WaveRunners was very uneventful, which is good. So we're back at the docks. I see Matt coming down the ramp now, and we're ready to head home. This is a short trip for us, just a couple hours. We slept in since it's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Happy birthday, America. And now we're gonna load them up and head home. If you have any questions about Long Island Sound or the Branford River or anything WaveRunner related, please leave a message in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer as best I can. Thanks for watching and have a great day. When we got back home, Matt used Salt Away to flush the engines and wash all the salt off the WaveRunners. I'll post a link to that video above and in the description below.